As I said, I will be planning a lot of things for interviewdose, which I will be publishing here. So yeah, let's get started. Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to convert my index.html from interviewdose to an Angular app. So let's get started. First, let's create a Angular app, simple Angular app, and then convert our website into a Angular app. Okay, so let's first install the Angular stuff. Okay, it says npm install, but I don't have npm yet, so I'll start installing the app npm first. Get npm node.js and npm. Let's see here. Oh, this is a package. I was not expecting this. This is okay, it's fine. Continue, agree, install. Okay, so install. Okay, so close, how to trace, done. So we have installed node, we have installed npm. Now let's install so this is telling access permission, so let's do this sudo npm install. Okay, no, okay, done. Fine, we have installed npm. Now let's create a new app, right, which will be my interviewdose. So I go to id.com and right inside here I'll create this Angular app. So this will be I'll call this id app. Okay, yep. Would you like to add Angular routing? Of course, yes. May not be right now, but I will do it. So I'll say yes. Which style sheet? CSS. Yes, CSS. Cool. It's installed. Let's now see. ID app is there. Cool. So ID app folder got created inside id.com, which is good. Fine. Now run so go inside and run this. Okay, so let's go inside the id app and run this. Okay, let's see what it got created. Cool. Now we can see the Angular app running, which means we have a index.html file for our Angular app. Okay, open a new terminal. I'll go to interviewdose, I'll go to id.com, I'll go to id app, and I'll see this file. This is fine. Angular, all these things are there. src and index.html, it's there here. Cool, nice. So we have got this index.html. You can see that this is Angular index.html and it has a app root. cd app, we'll go to app, and we'll see the app component vi app dot component dot html, and this is this is the file that is actually shown to us. Okay, and the last line is router outlet. Cool. Okay, fine. So I know what I have to do now. This website contains only one file right now, index.html, and we want to bring that content to our Angular app. Okay, so what will I do right now? Let's do that. Okay, so what will I do? Now you can see this wd right now src. So this is what we have created, right? id app is our Angular app, and inside source folder all the contents of this Angular app is there. And index.html, if you see, this is a very simple HTML page. It does not have anything. It has HTML head and finally body, right? So what we can do, HTML head portion, we can copy it from our index.html. Okay, so let me do a quick copy. So cd, I'll go to interviewdose, cd interviewdose, cdid.com. Okay, and if we see this, we had this dist index.html was in inside the dist folder, so which I am going to copy right now to the new index.html, the Angular index.html. okay, so we can copy blindly from here, from the HTML. You can see this, right? I don't have to copy the HTML, let's forget it right now. From head, inside head, and it has a meta character. This is fine. Title is there, base href, meta, link, all those things are there. So what will I do? Inside head, whatever I see, I'll just go and copy this. Okay, first it's script, then the meta, description, content, author. These are all not necessary, okay, right now. So let's copy one by one. Okay, fine. Okay, fine, we copied the analytics content. Okay, we can format it later, fine. Okay, copy this Google fonts, font awesome, and favicon. I copied everything. Maybe I'll just open the visual editor, that will in here. Yeah, so okay, this is interviewdose, this is my file, this is index.html file, and my index.html is inside this is dist folder, id app and source app, not source app, this should be here, index.html. yeah, this is what we did, right? So this is the Angular index.html, and this is the interview index.html. okay, let me go to the app and component. This is the file that I was telling, and the remaining part, this body part, the full body part, we can put it here. Okay, let me just copy my index. Let's see this. Inside the body, if you see, app root is there, and this app root tag is getting replaced with the app.component.html. okay, so this is what I'm going to do here. So I'll just copy the body id page top, it says, right? So I'll just copy the body part, everything inside the body part. Okay, so it says already, right, for you. This is the placeholder. So I just copied everything from my index.html body to this place. Okay, I would go and remove this, because this, I don't think that we have to use this script here. I would rather put these things, I should rather put these things to, because this is a script, right, that needs little bit of work actually, I know. Right now let me put this here. Maybe let's see how does it react if I put this script here. I think it might complain, but let's see this and take it from there. Okay, we did our job. Now we have to copy the CSS files. If you see this CSS file are here, this is my dist CSS file, which means interviewdose.com CSS file, and I want to update the CSS file of the main application, which is this one. Okay, you can add global styles to okay, so the global style.css, I can do it, update this here. Okay, so whatever CSS that I am having already, which is sitting here, as I showed, this is my CSS for my web page, that I will copy it to the Angular apps global CSS file, which is style.css. okay, that's what I've done here. Okay, I have copied this CSS, fine, from my index, from my CSS file, which is good. Now let's see. So what we can do, we can download all these mean JavaScript files and refer them here, the scripts. Okay, but let's test it first and then we will do that. Okay, if this will not work, fine. Okay, and let's fix some of the things, because my index.html was referring the assets folder and some of the images inside this assets folder which are not been taken yet to our Angular app. So let's do that first. Okay, and in the Angular app assets, see, this is assets which does not have any data yet. Okay, so let's go and do that. So my assets from interviewdose are sitting inside dist. Okay, cd assets emg, quite a few images are there. Okay, wd assets, I'll copy this image folder to where, to my Angular app assets, right? This is what I did, source and assets. Yeah, okay, this is telling dot assets. So let's fix this assets from here. So source assets is the assets folder, it says. Okay, source assets, and my style is here, assets. Okay, fine, we got the assets. We just have to remove this, I think. So assets, yeah, this should be img and assets. Yeah, so I fixed the background URL. Let's see what error we are getting. We are getting some other error, assets, again another assets. So let's fix all assets. Okay, where is another assets there? Okay, this guy is also having another assets, so fine. What else? I think this is fixed. Now let's see any other things, if we have any other problem. If we have, see, wow, okay, good. You see this, localhost 4200 is now having the interviewdose content. So we have fixed this. This is great. In this session I want to give, this is great, we have converted the index.html from interviewdose.com to an Angular app, and we are showing it here. Okay, let's recap what I did. I installed Angular CLI, then I created the id app. Okay, then I copied the head portion of the index.html to Angular index.html. I did not copy the body part. I just copied the script part below app root. Then I went inside the apps component HTML, which is actually holding the app root content. And in the app root content, I just pasted the body part from my index.html. Now the next step is the CSS. Okay, your CSS should be copied to the styles.css file. So that's what I did. I copied all the interviewdose CSS content to style.css of this Angular app. Okay, now after doing this, you just have to fix the assets, and make sure that you copy the assets also from your website to the assets folder of Angular app. And there is one more interesting thing about Angular. When we run this Angular CLI with serve command, ng-serve, right, then it keeps building. As and when you are changing your content, it keeps building and it will show you the errors. So it's very easy to, you don't have to refresh it. You just like keep getting the feedback about your changes, and as and when you see any error, you just keep on fixing them. Okay, not only the errors are shown here, but also it is shown displayed here in the localhost 4200 site address, so yeah. And finally, when there is no error, your page will be rendered properly here. That is what you can see here right now. Okay, so yeah, that's it guys. We just converted our index.html from a website to an Angular app. Thanks for watching. See you next time.